council members, potential members, and guests. Now, our team will be presenting on Mind Your Own Business. What does this mean? We will be providing you with some ideas and information on marketing, business plan, CRM, and what to look for if you're shopping for a new broker. We will also be sharing why it is important to have great partnership and how a property manager can complement your real estate business. Some very, very valuable information. So to get us started, I want to introduce you to my friend from New Jersey. Help me welcome Tracy Freeman.
Thank you, Charmaine. Thank you for that introduction. I am Tracy Freeman. I am the 2020-2021 Director of Technology and Communications for the state of New Jersey. And I'm going to talk to you about something that I think is kind of the fun part of our business, relationship marketing. So there are 4 key points that I hit on when I'm looking at relationship marketing. I want you to make it personal. I want you to make it distinct. I want you to determine a cost because the budget is huge. You can easily go over budget, but if you determine your cost, determine your gift budget, you can target your influencers, your referral agents, and your past and present clients. And most importantly, only do this quarterly. Anything more than quarterly is going to be a problem. So the first idea I had was with this cute little Cupid, solar dancing Cupid, who was a find at the dollar store. And he was actually 50 cents per. So I took the entire shelf, put it in my cart, and sent this with candy and a Valentine's Day card and the idea of #home. And I wanted to connect my in-person and my in real life, or my in real life and my online followers, so that I had, so that I had people hashtagging home and tagging me, and then anyone who would get the most followers would be rewarded with on Valentine's Day with a gift, an extra gift. And then we had St. Patty's Day, and St. Patty's Day was a card, and it was, may your troubles be less, may your blessings be more, may nothing but happiness come through your door. And let's face it, on St. Patty's Day, everybody is Irish. So this worked really well for my in real life, at home market, and my national market. And for the people in real life, I actually had the leprechaun hat and the bracelet and some gold candy. And it worked really well because we had the in real life, we had the at home, and we had the national market covered in both spectrums. And then there was another way for me to connect with my local market and my national market. So my local market, I had people at home whose kids were actually doing lemonade realtor stands for charity. And so I got the dollar store, I got the $1 pitcher and the lemonade stand and the cups and the sorry, the sticker that said, when Tracy hands you lemonade, what do you do with it? And the hashtag was Lemonade Realtor. And we tagged people who had the hashtag and my Tracy Freeman Realtor hashtag on Instagram. And whoever got the most likes actually got a donation from me for the charity of their choice. And this was a fun one. So most people don't realize, but New Jersey corn is amazing. And I will fight anyone on that. But the idea of New Jersey corn is a great idea. And we had this bag, which was pre-printed, and we had ears of corn. Sorry, I tried. Of paper and popcorn and, and we made it work. And the beauty of this idea was it was light and it was cheap and we could send it across the country. So we sent Jersey corn everywhere and it was great. And then COVID hit and I wasn't really sure what to do. I wasn't really sure what the message should be. So, but the idea of we need a little Christmas kept going through my head. And I kept saying, this is a universal theme. So I took all of my literal Christmas crap that is a Santa pooping. We have a Santa, we have a reindeer, we have a snowman who poop chocolate. And we created these bags and we sent them out across the country. And then it came to me that we needed to do something else. We needed to do something for the rest of the people. Obviously you can't send a bag across the country. So I printed out the words to "We Need a Little Christmas" and we sent that along. And now we are in COVID fatigue, I'm going to call it. And we've been working on this idea of we need to take care of ourselves. So make sure to take care of you. And this is a campaign that will keep going on, obviously. But we need to make sure to take care of us. So again, the 4 points that we were talking about were: make it personal, make it distinct, determine the cost, target a specific audience, and send it out quarterly. And with that, I am going to turn it over to Kim, who's going to talk about business planning.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you, Tracy, for sharing those ideas. I'm going to steal a couple of them, but I'm going to use Idaho potatoes instead of Jersey corn. We're going to take a bit of a dive into some of the deep stuff here, and we're going to talk about business planning. So what is a business plan? To begin, it's a tool for starting and defining your business. It is also used for obtaining capital if you need it. A business plan should be a written document that describes your intent, sales and marketing strategies, and financials. It's the tool that will help you plan and avoid issues like bumps in the road. It's used to define goals for your future and determine the resources you're going to need for your business. It allows stakeholders such as staff, investors, and other interested parties know your goals and work toward a common purpose. There are 5 key elements to a business plan: the executive summary, think first impression; business overview, this describes your mission and vision and what you do; your sales and marketing strategy, this is going to help you assess your target market and includes a marketing and a budget plan. And since I'm a numbers nerd, my favorite, the financial plan. This should include a 1-year profit and loss projection, cash flow statement, break-even analysis, and your capital requirements. Once your business plan is created, you're going to need to create a strategic plan. This plan will answer how you will meet the defined goals of your business plan and is going to provide an action plan for the next few years. It allows stakeholders such as staff, investors, or other interested parties to know your goals. There are 5 key elements of a business plan. They are the executive summary. Oh, I am so sorry, I got off. I meant strategic plan. It's involve your team if you have one. List the tasks needed to achieve your objectives, set timelines, delegate to others that will take on various tasks, and establish measurement processes and routinely review them. You will need to follow the plan and adjust as necessary for failures along the way. If you need some guidance on what a business plan or financial reports look like, there are links available that were sent in the email this morning. So now I would like to introduce my friend Lori Kelling from Michigan.
Thank you, Kim, for ideas on planning for our business. Now let's talk about keeping track of your business. Although we all work hard on our business, it's also important to develop systems to keep track of our ever-changing business. I conducted a poll of fellow realtors to inquire about the systems that they're currently using for their business. First off are the financial programs. Quicken and QuickBooks are commonly used along with an Excel spreadsheet to keep records. Many utilize these programs and also refer to accountants or bookkeepers for further assistance. Perhaps you are using some other financial tracking programs. If so, please enter them in the chat area so we can share with everyone. Next up are customer relationship management programs, or CRMs, and I had many more options than that. I found 24 programs and I've provided prices and websites for these companies for your further review. You can find my list attached for your future reference. One of the most familiar is Top Producer at $40 a month, and others like Nimble range from $19 a year to Chime at $499 a month. Of course, features range from a simple database to a fully integrated IDX website and intelligent lead nurturing systems. No matter which you choose, I would highly recommend picking a program early in your career to systemize your business and to stay in touch with all clients, current, past, and future. Marketing programs. Agent Create is popular for social media design studio, customized videos, landing pages, and pre-made blogs, and that starts at $25 a month. Canva is very popular for developing creative graphics for all marketing applications such as flyers, social media, and presentations. WordSwag is another that adds text to your photos for your marketing activities. And next up, transaction processing, I think you will agree, has radically changed how we do business. Efficient online forms with electronic signing features have saved countless hours and miles for both realtors and our customers. Examples are Dotloop, AuthentiSign, and then AuthentiSign with Transaction Desk. These are often shared by our local boards, but are also available for individual purchase. Again, there are numerous methods to track your business. I've shared a few options today that I hope may help you choose a program to keep track of your finances and your clients. I would now like to introduce Jennifer Shoup, who will speak about recruiting. Jennifer?
Thank you so much, Lori. Those are so many great programs. I actually use several of those every single day, so thank you for those. Hello, everyone. I want to share with you some hot topics from a broker's perspective. So if you run a brokerage, are thinking of opening a brokerage, or just looking for insight on managing an organization, such as your network, I hope you'll find some great information. The first thing I want to touch on is recruiting. Recruiting is so imperative because it can be the solution to many, if not all, your problems. Production low, build your numbers. Morale low, build your numbers. Recruiting builds your team and the relationships that are key to growth. In your office or organization, you will have those who will retire or move another direction, so you must keep replenishing with new talent. To start, it is important to know who you are, what you believe, what you will accept, and what you won't accept. This is unique to you, and finding your self-awareness will help you find your authentic leadership. Define who your ideal hire is. Don't let them define it for you. Know yourself and then start bringing people into your shared vision. This is how you'll start to build upon your culture. And culture is essential to keep and retain talent by providing the environment and pathways for others to succeed. Ask yourself, what do we want to be known for? What makes us different from everybody else? Make sure that you're all working together towards a common goal. Then gravitate to those who will be a good fit. And really, the only way to know if they're going to be a good fit or not is to have conversations. Pick up the phone, go to coffee, genuinely get to know people and what they want to get and what they want to give. Yes, numbers are important, but the heart is too. Talk about them, talk about you. Give your value proposition, ask for any unanswered questions, and make sure it's a mutual decision to move forward. Not everyone is going to be the right fit for you, and that's okay. Everyone has strengths and weaknesses, so make sure you are building a team that complements each other. Don't be afraid to challenge the process and meet people where they are, but know your limits. Realize that you will not be everything to everyone. Be content with this, and then keep moving on to those that you can help make a difference. There is a saying, slow to hire and quick to fire, that rings true. It is important to recognize when to de-hire. I know you all know someone who has been toxic to an organization, and you are just as responsible for not letting that poison spread. Come from love, and if you're not able to change those damaging behaviors, remember that you have to protect the good of the group and let those people go find happiness somewhere else. I want to briefly touch on compensations because there's so many models out there that it's hard to know where to start. The reason why we have so many is because there's not a one size fits all. We all shop differently. Some of us love Walmart, some of us love Nordstrom, some of us like shopping online, and some of us like trying things on in person before committing. We are all unique, and so is our business. We are all in different stages of our careers and need different support. We don't need to judge what our competitors are doing, nor do we need to jump in and follow the latest trend. We need to know what value we offer and who will mutually benefit from that value. As an agent, I knew early on I was going to pay one way or another. Either I leveraged systems and leads by paying a higher split for time with my family, or I could keep more money and use the time to set up systems and leads that I had more control over. I always saw both ways as an investment in my business. As a broker, it is important to remember that a perfect brokerage is a partnership that's going to be beneficial to both parties. You do not have commission splits, you have compensation programs. You must know what your fixed expenses are, such as your rent and occupancies, dues, subscriptions, licenses, insurance and technology, plus your variable expenses, such as employee salaries and office supplies. To find that benchmark profit you need from each agent. If you are bringing in more money, make sure you are giving back by setting everything up for your agents to be the best they can be with the right education and right tools to do their job. If you're not engaged with taking on that responsibility, make sure you are leaving more money in the agent's pocket so they're able to seek out and invest in that education and those tools to better our industry. Your compensation program should reflect risk versus rewards. And remember, the grass is not always greener on the other side. And most of the time, it's just another field to play in. There are advantages and disadvantages to every business model, and it is a blessing to have so many options. Whichever model or combination you choose, make sure it has value to both sides. People will pay for value, and you cannot keep your doors open and enable others to act if you can't pay your water bill and keep your own grass green. The last thing I want is to encourage you to be the light for others. This is not just for brokers and leadership roles, but this is for you. Be that coach or be that cheerleader. Everyone has something to learn and something to teach. Whichever position you are in, make sure you are modeling the way. Set the example and encourage the heart. Celebrate one another's accomplishments and listen to each other's challenges. I always ask agents, what can I do to help? Not because I'm their broker, but because I'm their partner. Remember, you make a difference in whatever position you are in, for yourself, your peers, and even the world. And now I would like to bring back Charmaine Hickey from the beautiful state of Florida. Welcome back, Charmaine.
Thank you, Jennifer. Oh my God. I love when you said, what makes us different from each other? Look at the six of us, but we all came together, right? I want us to look at partnering strategically. As you know, our partners and the Women Council members have a mutually beneficial relationship. But how do we leverage that relationship to ensure that both sides win? One way is to create a partnership that provides a variety of opportunities to cross-promote the strategic partner brand together with the Women Council brand. And that way we work hand in hand. Our strategic partners should be members of our resource team. They make up the moving part of the process that take our potential buyers or seller all the way to the end of the transaction. You will agree with me that we depend on a lender and a home inspector for their guidance and their feedback on all transactions. It takes a village. No, it takes a team of people to get the job done. But who are our strategic partners? Not just lenders, title agent, or home inspectors. I want you to think outside the box. We need photographers, a handyman, an attorney, and what about a cleaning service? They should be part of our team as well, right? On the other side, when you introduce a new strategic partner to the council, they might say, why would I want to be in a room with a group of lenders or inspectors? Your answer should be, not all lenders do the same type of loan, and not all inspectors do roof inspection or termite inspection. As a strategic partner, you have the opportunity to network not only with our members, but with other strategic partners. You will build a relationship with your peers. You will learn about their business and refer them to others, just in case you cannot provide that type of service. As a strategic partner, it is important for you to show up, build that relationship. Remember, you get what you put in. So plug into what the council has to offer. This way, your business, I can assure you, will increase. You know, putting all of this together, it comes down to the power of relationship. Success in all our business is achieved through a positive, productive relationship. The Women Council provide an environment of collaboration where we can all build and maximize our relationship, which will help our business and also help us personally. I encourage you to support our strategic partners. Make sure you thank them, especially to be here with us for 2020. We are a strong organization that provides the resources and the infrastructure necessary to fulfill our mission and realize our vision so that we can achieve our goals. Thank you. So I want to turn you over now to the lady from Utah, Lori Zibetti, who is going to speak about property management.
Thank you, Charmaine, for reminding us that strategic partners are an essential component of our real estate business. And I'm here to share with you that property managers can also be strategic partners. Throughout your real estate career, chances are that you have been asked to share insights on some kind of aspect of owning or managing a rental property. Or maybe you know somebody that struggles to manage their property. Well, this is where a property manager can be a resource for you. But what does a property manager do besides just collect rents? Well, a property manager will research the local market using a variety of tools to determine a fair market rent rate that will appeal to potential tenants. A property manager will market that property on a variety of online websites that are targeted to renters looking for their next home. A property manager will also field phone calls from potential applicants and will pre-screen them to eliminate unqualified applicants that don't meet the property criteria. They will also partner with industry experts or other strategic partners that will help them detect fraudulent information on an application before approving an applicant. Once an applicant has been approved and has moved into the property manager does collect rents. However, not all tenants pay their rent on time. So it's the property manager's responsibility to keep in touch with that tenant to negotiate a payment plan. Sometimes if a tenant struggles to pay rent consistently on time, a property manager will also refer them to other agencies that can assist with those rent payments, especially in COVID times where people are struggling to pay rents. A property manager will also disperse funds to owners and account for all income and expenses on a monthly and yearly basis. They will field maintenance calls and will dispatch work orders to either an in-house work crew or to other vendors, i.e. strategic partners again, that will provide high quality, fairly priced services that will help maintain the property in optimal condition. They should conduct regular physical inspection of the properties, not only to detect unreported maintenance issues, but also to determine if there are lease violations in progress. They will conduct move-out inspections to determine if there are tenant-caused damages. An unfortunate aspect of owning and managing rental properties is evictions. However, through proper applicant screening, these should be the exception, not the rule. A good property manager will know the legal procedures to take back a property and quickly and effectively return that property to profitability. So who needs a property manager? Well, a seasoned investor that is building a portfolio doesn't really have time to manage those units, especially if they own properties in multiple states. A new investor might have the time to self-manage, but laws can be complicated, so they should use a property manager at least as a resource. Accidental landlords are those owners, what we call those owners that have to move from a property, but they don't want to sell that property for a variety of reasons. They absolutely need a property manager that can help them to protect that asset until they can make another decision, especially if they move quite a distance away from the property. So common mistakes might include failing to research the viability of a property as a rental prior to purchasing the property. This is where a property manager can be an invaluable resource in assisting you and the investor during the due diligence process. All that glitters isn't gold. Believing a promise that a particular management company can guarantee the rent rates you have targeted for the property, especially if the desired rent is above market value for the area, can lead to false expectations and a lot of frustration. Before signing a management contract, they should read the fine print. What is the contract length? What are the fees? What is the termination policy? If your investor does choose to self-manage, counsel them to join up with a local property management organization for education and support in navigating the complicated and ever-changing laws surrounding property management. Once your investor has identified a few property management companies that might be a good fit, they should request an interview. They should ask questions such as, who will actually be managing the property? What is that manager's communication style? When are the funds dispersed? What reports will be provided and how frequently? If automation is important to them, be sure to check and see what level of automation that company offers. With that information, they should then compare apples to apples. Fees and policies will vary company to company. For example, two companies may charge the same fee, but the service included in those fees may vary. After a property management company has been selected and their expectations have been set, trust the property manager's judgment. A professional property manager should have the owner's interest top of mind and will be an expert in the field. Second guessing their actions may only lead to frustrate the property manager and negatively impact the business relationship. However, if an owner feels that they are not receiving the services they expected, then they should not hesitate to contact the property manager and discuss those expectations, or even make a change if they feel the manager does not share their vision for their property. Finally, rental properties are an integral part of many retirement portfolios. If you partner with a good property manager, one that helps owners forget that they even own rental properties until they see money in the bank, then owners will come to you over and over again, relying on your expertise to help them buy more investment properties. And now I would like to send it back to Tracy Freeman, who will help us prepare for our breakout session.
Thank you, Lori. Thank you, everyone, for all of your insights. You've heard from us, and now we want to hear from you. So we have 2 questions for the group, and we're going to post these 2 questions and then put you into breakout rooms. So let me mute my screen so I can see them. Number 1, how have you pivoted to meet 2020's challenges with COVID-19? And what business and strategic plans do you have moving forward to 2021? Question number 1. Question number 2, what is something you learned, hopefully, in this presentation that you can implement now? So we're going to break you out into breakout rooms, give you about 10 minutes to talk about each question and define a scribe, a person who's going to talk and take notes about what you've talked about in the 10 minutes. And then when we come back, we want to hear from you. So go do your thing.
All right, everyone, I'm going to send you to breakout rooms. You'll see a message pop up on your screen. Please make sure to accept it so that you are sent to a room.
Hello.
Hi, if you guys are still in the room, I'm assigning you to rooms now. So just keep an eye out. It's just going to take me a second here. Slowly but surely. Okay, if you're still in this room, do you see an invitation to join a breakout room?
Get through this, get you to your next exciting session. So real quickly, does anybody have something fantastic that they got out of the breakout room? Anybody want to share a great idea? There was lots of them.
I didn't know that there was a military relocation professional designation. So that's great. I'm gonna go for it.
Really cool. Oh, good.
Good. Anybody else?
I'll speak on from breakout room number 1. We had quite a bit of sharing and collaborating and celebrating what everybody's doing to stay relevant and in touch with their customers. But I loved that what they took out from this meeting is that they're really going to partner strategically. So really putting the strategic partner kind of in reverse. And I loved that. Really that great visualization and the acronym that was shared. So, and that was what was shared from our group that took out from this meeting. So thank you guys so much for that. Put it, again, strategically partnering with people that can enhance your business and their business. What a great marriage for the council.
Good, that's a good one. Who else has got something fantastic to share?
Had like 3 really good takeaways. This is Cher Hurd from Ventura County, California. And we had an awesome group. They were all educating themselves first and foremost. Everybody was getting designations. Everybody is working on themselves and building skill, which was really smart and strategic, if you will. The second thing was improving technological abilities. People are using their network or the 360 cameras. They're doing virtual open houses, doing all these different ways of doing business and becoming proficient. The last thing was to really beef up your Radius profile so that you'll get referrals and referrals. Giving referrals is just as great as getting them. Somebody says, who is it that says it? Is it Rosanna? I'm not sure, but somebody says it's mailbox money. No, it's Kay. I can't remember. Anyway, mailbox money, you send a referral out and it's just a check that comes in the mail and it's awesome. So that was our 3 big takeaways.
Awesome, those are good ones. Megan, what do you have?
Good morning, everyone. Okay, we had a couple really good ones. In our group, we had Fabiola, who was a new agent. She got her license right before the start before COVID hit, right? So she had no clients yet. And she actually took some social media classes. And since March, she has closed 10 deals just from referrals based on her social media posts. So if those of you who think social media doesn't work, forget it. It works, right? We also unfortunately had someone in our group whose spouse died from COVID, but because of that had brought to light all the things you should learn about probate, right? And even having those conversations with your clients about having wills and whatnot. So focusing on learning on probate and understanding what it really is could actually help you through some of the transactions that, you know, are dealing with death within that. So those are the two. I know we're short on time. I want other people to be able to speak, but those are the two that really stuck out.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you. And now I want to bring back Charmaine to wrap us up. Thank you guys so much for participating. That was a lot of fun.
Thanks again, Jennifer. So that is how you mind your own business and set yourself up for success, right? We have shared with you how to stay visible in front of your clients, how to stay connected by using different programs. And what about QuickBooks and Quicken for your finances? As a realtor, you must have a plan, whether a business plan, a strategic plan. You cannot move forward without a plan. And we touch on your brokerage. Remember, if you're shopping around, now you know what to look for, right? In our business, we do not go this road alone. We partner up, and partnership is very important. Partner up with a strategic partner, but also with a member of the council. So we have given you some great takeaway. As you leave here, choose one topic that was presented so you can implement in your business. Remember, in the Women Council, we share. We do not reinvent the wheel sometimes. In Florida, we say we R&D. We rip off and we duplicate. So on behalf of our team members, Tracy, Kim, Lori, Jennifer, Lottery, and I, Charmaine, we would like to thank Cindy and Olivia, who work behind the scenes, and our mentor, Pamela Banks, for your advice, for your guidance, and for your encouragement along this journey. And to all of you, our Women Council family, we appreciate you being here. We wish you much success in your business as we continue to support you all on your Women Council journey. One love, everyone. Bye-bye.